going to run again because he knows it's going to hit the fan. And
yes, Dodd was on the banking committee, involved in all of it with the White House. That's actually in Obama deception. And when it all came out, they tried to blame Dodd for it. And then he released the emails where the White House was ordering everything, including Geithner. Yeah. Yes, very astute point. Yes.
Yeah, and the second thing that I just wanted to bring up, with you and your team exposing everything with ClimateGate and all of this stuff coming out there and stuff like that, you think that's why old Matthews wants to bring his Nazi behind down there to interview you?
Well, Matthews says he's coming to interview me in 2 weeks. We'll see if it happens. Yeah, I appreciate your call.
Okay.
I mean, you talk about a rigged game, folks. They get to interview me, not live, and do whatever they want with it. Doesn't matter. If Matthews does a bad job, I'll just, like I did in Denver, we'll just take over his live show again. Anybody wants to see that, it's one of the extras on Obama deception. It's amazing. Let's go ahead and talk to Sue in Minnesota. Sue, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Oh, hi, Alex. It's great to talk to you. I'm a member of Prison Planet, and I have been for about the last year. I'm unemployed, so I really relate to a lot of the information you have on about the economy and stuff like that. I feel like my whole life is being, ripped apart by the bankers on a personal level.
People ask, who's the New World Order? It's the private central banks.
It really is. And
who wrote the health care bill? Who's running the banker scam? Who's always pushing for new wars? Who founded the CIA, Wall Street? That's the un-American group.
It really is, and I really appreciate you, and I wanted to thank you for, my husband and I wanted to thank you for Follow the Republic. We think it's a great movie, and I wanted to also say I like the fact that you have people with differing viewpoints on your show. Not everyone agrees with you, and you don't agree with everyone you have on, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, like Damon Vickers, Damon Vickers, Friday.
Oh, well, that, and also even you have all kinds of people. You have Webster Tarpley, who I really like. I kind of got turned on to him, really, in a way, by seeing your show, and I follow his stuff. Alan Watt, I like Paul Watson. I like the colonel that used to be with the Reagan administration that you have on, Paul Craig Roberts. You just got a lot of great people with a lot of information, and I think that I really feel positive that people are waking up across the country, and
they are, and they can't get away with this crime, Sue, if you expose them. I really don't
think they can.
Thank you, Sue. God bless you. I agree with you. Tom in Florida, you're on the air. Go ahead, Tom.
Hey, Alex, I'll make it quick. 2 things, the churches and also on the body scanners.
The churches are on the government payroll publicly. It's completely unconstitutional.
My church, they're waking up.
Good.
And as a matter of fact, the pastor at my church preaches on that we're not always supposed to obey government, and he outlines it from the Bible. But number 2, I've got your DVDs, Follow the Republic. And he's holding a special meeting this week with only the men of the church to cover this subject matter and what's coming up.
Good. Well, there's an online bibliography at Follow the Republic. Is it followrepublic.net or com? I've got so many sites I can't remember. But everything we say in the film, we have a bibliography there online.
Now, the second thing is, a couple of years ago, I used to work for a biometric software company. And here's one thing you may not know. There's another biometric company called Identex, okay? Now, the chief development officer of my company, he was foreign-born, so he always has to go to immigration. I remember one day he came back from immigration, and he was real excited. He says, they've got Identex scanners. They're so detailed, they even identify you by your DNA. So I put 2 and 2 together with these cameras they have. If they get your DNA, why wouldn't they not be able to identify you, from these cameras, red light cameras and so on? So
exactly, and I appreciate your call. They do off the face scanning. And the point is that if the government's been secretly taking your baby's blood, if you're 37 years old or younger, and you're born in a hospital, a huge global secret program now exposed. That's how bad it is, folks. That's how out of control. The criminals in government and corporations went and hired scientists to set up a scientific dictatorship. They've all written books about it. Tom in Florida. I just talked to Tom. Who's up next here? Is it Tom in Florida's up next? Dave in Oklahoma. Dave, go ahead.
Hey, Alex, I'm going to stay on point here with the body scanners and the gangster banksters. First thing I want to say, you kind of stole my thunder. It is a revolving door up there at the – just a second, sweetheart. It is a revolving door up there at the Federal Reserve. You got the same people, Paulson, Volcker, Summer, Geithner, Bernanke. The common denominator is Goldman Sachs.
I mean, it's illegal. You've got them heading up the government while they get money from the bailout. And then
hey,
Congressman Stearns says to Geithner, and he also said to Paulson, he said, who gave you the waiver to do that? And he said, the Treasury Department. You mean you gave yourself a waiver? Sorry, go ahead.
It's completely ridiculous. Grayson asked Bernanke, where did the money go? I'm not going to tell you. I say no to the bonuses. I say no to the bailouts. I say yes to Ron Paul's legislation. And
Audit the Fed, which is passed the House now in the Senate. Out of time, Dave. Thank you. Taylor in Iowa. Taylor, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm a first-time caller, and it's a great time to talk to you right now. We're having at our school in Iowa a vaccine clinic, and I'm probably going to do the same thing that Robert Warnick did, is just make some flyers, pass them out.
All you got to do is print out the actual vaccine inserts, highlight it where it says mercury, brain damage, sterilization, and hand those to people.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in a free country. You're allowed to warn your fellow students.
Yeah, exactly. And I bought your little holiday special, and I got the Citizens Rule Book. And if they say, well, you can't do this, then I'll just pull it out of my pocket and say, oh, really? Well, it says right here in the Constitution that I can do this.
Well, the best way to do it is go to the clinic and hand them out, but first just hand them out in class, and everybody will start talking, saying, hey, read the insert from the actual vaccine, saying it can brain damage you, saying it can give you Guillain-Barré or sterilize you, and then that way it's not as confrontational. But I salute you, Taylor. Call us back and let us know what happened, okay?
You're right. And,
thank you. How old are you, Taylor?
I'm 13 years old.
Well, good job, my friend. What else you want to say?
I absolutely agree on what you're doing. I absolutely agree on almost 100% of what you're doing. And believe it or not, I've been knowing this stuff since I was 11 years old. Well,
you got good parents, Taylor, and I appreciate your call. And that's the good news. We get the ratings in from stations, and we have the most diverse audience. And the key demographics, men 18 to 35 or so, huge listenership, but old people, black people, Asians, Hispanic, young people, everybody is really tuning in, and just keep spreading the word about the show, Taylor. We have the free podcast of the show 6 days a week, Monday through Friday, and then Sundays served out for free. It's on the listen link at Infowars.com. Listen how you want, where you want, when you want. We have the restreams of the show 24 hours a day, except when Burmis is on right after I go off Sunday nights, so callers can hold over. You want to talk to him. We've got so much going on here. And if you can't afford Follow the Republic or the Obama Deception on DVD at Infowars.com, you can watch them for free on YouTube and Google. Just Google the Obama Deception or Follow the Republic. Watch it. Go to the ObamaDeception.net, followtherepublic.com, read the viewer guide, bibliography where everything's documented. Download high-quality copies of the films at prisonplanet.tv. Give it to everybody you know. Tell everybody who the real criminals are, and the New World Order will fall. Great job, crew.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.